Hello, Divine Ones. Welcome back. Thank you for stopping by to spend a little time with the real me. Today, I am back to share episode 3 of Healing Your Shadow Energy. Episode 3, the method that I'm sharing with you today, I saved specifically for episode 3 because 3 is such a special number to me. So yeah, today's method is healing your shadow by way of sexual healing energy. Yes, I said sex. So we're going to talk about how that works. I'm not talking about the sex that you engage in after the club. I'm not talking about that sex, that primal human nature, that hunger, that passion, right? Okay, I am talking about passion, but not the kind of passion that comes from purely physical sex just to immediately satisfy pleasure. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about intense sex. I'm talking about emotional sex. I'm talking about, again, drawing from the highest vibrational frequency of love. Sex is a gift from the Most High God Divine, and it, of course, is intended for scientific purposes, for human nature purposes, for procreation. But spiritual sex is a gift. It does include, of course, pleasure, right? But the healing energy that comes from this type of engagement, this type of connection is so profound. It's so intense, and it's so amazing, so exhilarating. Like, I mean, I could go on and on trying to put it into words. Of course, I can't eloquently explain tantric sex, because that's what it is. It's tantric sex, healing energy that comes from, again, the highest vibrational frequency of love, but that healing source in your chakra energetic system is your sacral chakra. That's your place of creativity, creation. It's the placement of your sacral chakra is right above the root chakra, and it's in the womb area. So for divine feminines, the sacral chakra is the same for masculine and feminine. It doesn't matter. It's your chakra system is the same as a human being, as a spiritual being. But for the woman, I'm explaining the source power of your sacral chakra energy is in the area, the same placement as your womb. And that makes a lot of sense if you think about it. But anyway, that healing energy comes from both places. The energy comes from the highest vibrational frequency of love, and it also comes from healing. It comes from, but it also heals your sacral chakra. So when everything is in alignment and you are blessed enough to be able to engage and connect with your divine partner, your divine counterpart, your twin flame, your soulmate, whoever that human being is that the Most High God Divine placed in your life for you to connect with as the divine masculine and feminine that was intended for you, your partner, your designated counterpart. When you engage in a sexual encounter with your counterpart and you bare your soul, like I'm talking about, all the guards are let down, there's no walls, there's no emotional, like, that spiritual sex is extremely healing. And so I'll go on to say that I'm not here to judge anyone by their choices of how they engage in sex in their life, on their journey, on their path. Engaging in lustful, purely physical sex just for the sake of pleasure is not something that I'm judging or criticizing. I'm just saying that it's different. So don't look to draw a healing energy from that type of physical encounter. It's not gonna happen. That means, because you're not tapping into healing energy that way. I will go on to say that two more things, two more points to make before I close out. One is protecting your sexual energy. As a healer, I choose to abstain from sex unless I'm engaging in sex with my divine counterpart. Abstinence. I choose abstinence right now. That wasn't always the case in my younger years before marriage of 15 years. My marriage of 15 years, my sexual energy was preserved for my spouse. Prior to that, prior to getting married, there were, I had toxic, I call them toxic sexual behaviors when I was younger, because, before I awakened, before I became enlightened, before I got on my North Node path, my sexual orientation was different. Okay. So, but today, the person that I am today, I choose abstinence. And I wanted to point out that abstinence and celibacy are different. I hear the terms used interchangeably a lot, but I believe that abstinence is a choice to abstain from sex until you are with a significant counterpart, whether it be divine counterpart, twin flame, soulmate, whatever, a higher level soulmate type of counterpart. Abstaining from sex until you can engage with that person is abstinence. Celibacy, I believe, is a vow not to have sex until marriage, or sometimes it could be forever. Like if you're a nun or a priest, your marriage is to the Most High God, and so your celibacy is a vow not to engage in sex with humans. Okay, so okay. And again, the last thing is the protection of the energy. As a healer, in order to be able to heal through sexual energy, you must preserve and protect your sexual energy so when you engage in sex with someone else, that is an exchange of energies. That's, inviting energetic attachments and that kind of thing. So as a healer, you're not able to just, have lustful sex with multiple partners, because then your energy becomes tainted and you're no longer able to heal through sexual energy. So yeah, I don't know if that makes sense, but anyway, I invite you to explore Tantra and understand how sexual energy can be a healing method. I mean, it's a very selective one. It's not like journaling, right? You can't just whenever you feel like it, unless you're with your counterpart. I mean, then possibly, that, can be something that you can do more frequently. But yeah, if you're not connected with your counterpart, healing through sexual energy is going to be a very selective event that occurs probably not often. But it's worth it because of how intense and powerful that healing energy is. Okay, that's all for episode 3, method of healing your shadow through sex. Thank you. Love. Talk soon.